you to join us. I want to just have a talk to you about your latest report, which is essentially labelled safe haven. Now, is that all dollar positive then?
Yes, we do think it is. That the US dollar has regained its safe haven status. It lost it for a brief period after the S&P downgrade of the US in August. But investors have tried to find alternatives to the US dollar, the Swiss franc, Scandinavian currencies, emerging market currencies. But there is only one currency that has the depth and liquidity of the US dollar, and that is indeed the greenback. So we do think that the US dollar has further to gain. In the very, very short term, that means this week, maybe next week, we are seeing a bit of a risk-on rally on the back of slightly stronger than expected data. Emerging market currencies are rallying, high-yield currencies are rallying, but we don't think that this will last, that the global slowdown continues, and obviously the euro debt crisis continues apace as well.
Nicola Sarkozy, Angela Merkel saying they're going to solve everything in 3 weeks. Not many people buying that.
Strange that, particularly given that they haven't solved anything in the last 2 years. It would be a bit of a stretch to expect them to solve everything in 3 weeks. That said, the market is relatively short risk at the moment. That's an important point. If you look at the IMM data and if you look at other indicators, the market has got itself a little bit short. So we do think that that's a reason to cut back on those positions in the very short term. That could support asset market prices, whether you're looking at currencies or stocks or other type of higher yielding currencies. But heading into October and November, well, we still do think that the dollar has fundamental strength here, that the alternatives such as the euro still look unattractive at these levels.
Yeah, where do we go? I mean, have you been surprised by its resilience given all the bad news coming out of the continent, A? And B, if you are really negative, how negative are you when it comes to the euro?
Well, you're very right to say that the euro has received a number of blows over the past few months and has remained relatively resilient at 134, 135. You certainly couldn't say that the euro is cheap at these levels, and valuation is undoubtedly a headwind relative to most people's estimates of fair value, somewhere around 123, 125, that kind of area. Our view and our strategies continues to be to sell euro on rallies. We're having a short covering period right now, and we could head up to the 135, 136 area, but that seems to be, from our point of view, a good selling area for a retest of 130.
Very quickly, in 10, 15 seconds, what's your currency of choice in Asia? Very quickly.
Sure. We like fundamental currencies such as the Indonesian Rupiah and also the Philippine Peso. Currencies we don't like are the Taiwan dollar.
Thank you very much indeed for that. That's Callum Henderson joining us from Singapore. He's